Okay, I just hit record, so we'll start whenever.
All right.
Because yeah, you. Okay, should we do it?
What's up? Oh my god, dude! Is the hair that dude? Is the hair that bad? Is it?
No.
What's funny,
No,
dude? What's funny is I do. Proceed.
No, no, I'm a little slow today. I didn't smoke weed for like a month.
Oh, and then you smoked weed?
Yeah, like for like a day and a half.
Dude, I'm the exact opposite.
I'm much slower right now. Oh, I gotta adjust, I think.
That's so. Oh yeah, man. You seem off. I mean, not off, but you know what I mean. Like a little, like a little extra like stony.
It's extra stony. There you go.
And also because you've also been watching your diet and you've been training all that stuff, so now your body is more susceptible. Dude, you know what's funny is you're the first person who told me about like
pounds, 17 pounds. I was lost 17 pounds. 201 right now.
Oh damn! All right. Oh, so you went back up over the. I think we started, dude. So we're talking about Chris Sakel, John Fitch.
Yeah.
We're talking about John's weight. So you're at 201 now.
201, and they're talking about possibly beginning of August at 170, but I don't know if it can do that.
Oh, so to keep everybody clear, you were like last week. You were like, I may fight at 185. I'm not really sure. It's getting a little harder getting down to 200, and then you got down to 200, and now you're at 20. So did you pop back up?
On Tuesday, I was 198 in the morning when I woke up. So that was the lowest I've been in a while. My highest was 218 over quarantine.
Ooh, 218 is like pleasantly plump.
Curve, you know, it's like but it's not really plump though because I've been lifting. So like I'm pretty lean at 200 right now, which worries me. Like,
really?
If this is like how my body would look if I was, 180, getting ready for fight week.
Yeah.
So like I'm already lean, but there's still a lot more to go. So
I mean, but you also like constantly like work out with weights almost like year round because it's like fun to you instead of I mean I know it's also for training, but you also like it.
I like my
so that's like I mean you're like
and
it's
heavyweight does that for you. But no, so I lift a lot, and I was kind of pretty much retired, so I wasn't really known. I was waiting around if maybe they're gonna offer me a fight with, Lima or whatever. But for the most part, I was mostly retired, so I was just eating heavy portions. I mean, I was eating clean, but I was lifting a lot, and I wasn't doing any other training, so it wasn't like I was breaking myself down from grappling a bunch and other stuff.
And also, dude. So if you don't think you're gonna fight 185 now because I remember like that was one of the possibilities.
Well, it's possible we asked for a catch weight.
Dude, I would just be like this.
182.
I'd be like, come on, dude. Let's be honest. Everyone,
but
everyone who's made weight exactly, it's like, come on, are you humans? Come on, what's going on? Everyone. Yeah, and also you also put on weight because of the quarantine, because like everyone, it affected every. Yeah,
I know. There was like a good 8 to 10 pounds of lard that was put on from eating sugar and stuff for sure. But like there was I was at least probably solid 210, 205 because of lifting. I think I put on like 10 pounds of muscle in the last, I don't know, 18 months.
Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, I remember when I saw you, I hadn't seen you for a bit, and when I came back to visit, you were like, dude, I started doing this thing where I'm just like drinking beers and fucking lifting weights, and it's like, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't think that would happen with everybody, dude.
No,
and they treat like
beers and
unicorn.
barbells, man. Beers and barbells. But no, that's what I was. I was drinking like Pabst Blue Ribbon and lifted in the garage.
And I remember, yeah, because my brother, he was there, and as soon as you walked away, Kevin's like, what has he been drinking? Like, I mean, you looked huge. It was just funny that like you were like your tone was that you were partying and you looked better than all of us all combined. So we just thought it was
you just gotta mix your partying with your workout.
I guess so.
Could be a thing. I'm telling you, man. Beers and
dude,
barbells.
Walking into the gym and like hitting like the vape pen twice before you do. It's like, dude, that's like I wouldn't smoke because then it like affects, you know, but I'm sure vape does too. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I just realized that.
No,
like,
I've smoked right before hard cardio, like on the bike workout. Like sometimes I feel like it opens you up. Opens you up to more oxygen. You can get more oxygen. I don't know. Maybe I'm
or it like opens your mind up so you think you're getting more oxygen.
Yeah. It's like
okay,
a
so
pill.
if I can comment on my hair one last time, I must say that like, so these little curls that you see in like samurai movies, dude, these happen by accident, and all of a sudden I like looked and I was like, oh, that looks fucking awesome. And then I was just like, so I was trying, yeah, dude, I've been trying to get these down. I forget what samurai movie it was that they all had them, and I was like, that looks so great. And now, what samurai movie was it? So,
little black and white ones.
I'm trying to think. It may have been one of like, there was a couple good ones that came out in the last like 20 years or so. Oh, dude, have you seen a movie called Ninja? That's it, Ninja. And then there's Ninja 2. It came out in 2009. You know Scott Adkins? He's the action actor. He does a lot of action films. He's the dude who's a kickboxer. He's like the new Van Damme, but he's a lot better actor, a lot more. Yeah, that guy. So he's but dude, it's so cool. I was watching it and it was just like straight up old school ninja, no frills. He fucking like smoke bomb, like darts, dude. It was so great. And of course, a couple of the guys had these little fucking.
No, I don't think I saw that one. 2009.
Yeah. So if you want to. Yeah, so it kind of slipped under the radar. I watched one of these dudes' movies and I was like, it was like some cheap film, but I was like, dude, this is way better than it should. It was so weird. So then I got into that. I started watching some of his movies, and dude, he's a good action actor, man. Oh no,
I don't know if I've seen
Ninja.
I don't remember. I feel like I would have found something called Ninja somewhere.
Yeah, I do. I didn't know
at that time.
I didn't know where Ninja came from either. But it's yeah. So if you and then he did I'm trying to think of the one. Oh, he was in Expendables. He was like He was like the main henchman, I think, in one of them. But yeah, no. So it was pretty cool. It was like an old school like. I mean, I was so excited, and then I saw the trailer, and it was like literally like they had the code of honor, and they yeah, just awesome action scenes, and they just like smoke bombs, and they like come, yeah, it's pretty cool. But then I started thinking like ninjas are kind of like the little kind of pussies, dude. Like to like hide in a tree and spit a dart at somebody that like you only have the anecdote. It's not as tough as it's cooler when they sword fight.
The samurai who like, came right to your door to fight you. They didn't sneak around.
Yeah, it'd be like ding dong, and you open the door, and then your head would be sliced off. Yep. And you'd be like,
yeah, because they're just there to kill you. They're not there to do anything else. No,
you all do all this hocus pocus bullshit.
Nope, they're there to get money.
Yeah, it was cool. I didn't really, I just saw ninja shit when I was little, so I never really realized. And then, so the film kind of teaches you about the whole how it came about, and it's so like the whole point was is this white dude. He was like sent to this like orphanage. He was trained as the only white ninja. So he's like the.
Maybe I did see that.
It was way cooler than it should have been. Like I was like, like, and it was the kind of thing where I'm like, dude, if they had like $5 million more dollars, it could have been awesome. Because some of this shit, it's like, if you have to film a fight scene in a crowd and you don't have money for extras, you got one dude. It's a little obvious. But so how So how's training going, dude? How's going back to the gym? It's been a bit.
Slowly getting back into shape, but I'm still not in great shape. I've lost some weight, but now I've been doing some hard cardio at night, and it's getting a little bit better. I did my first 30-minute long bike the other day, and that was fine. I just haven't done a lot of extensive grappling quite yet. A lot of wrist and hand fighting on wrestling day, and a lot of drilling. It's like a lot of extra. It takes a lot of extra oxygen to get the bigger muscles moving.
Oh yeah, that's why whenever like someone who was built like fucking Sean Shirk, you're like, oh, he's got like 4 minutes, and then like, which is not true for him because he was a fucking
Yeah. Well, he trained to
but
fuel the muscles, but yeah, I'm like drilled for 5 minutes the other day, and my legs are just like blowing up. I was like, holy Jesus! Yeah,
dude, it's all this sneaking out, being the Corona Casanova, dude. That's what it is, man. It's coming back to bite you.
Getting thick.
Oh, so it was funny. I went outside earlier, and then I sent you in our notes. There's that whole like Gavin Newsom. He's even wearing like a mask. By the way, dude, the guy still looks handsome with a fucking mask and his hair slicked back. He's gonna be president, dude. Easy. But so he mandated all Californians must wear masks if you go outside. And I went outside, and I was the only asshole wearing a mask, dude. And it was looking at me like I was
yeah.
So
They're not that. I went to a. I'll share the article, but I went to a bar last night.
Oh, you did? Oh no!
Yeah, nobody had masks.
Oh man! Oh, dude, that's so funny. I was, dude.
Yeah, no. So what they did is they put a banner by the front door that said, "This gathering is a peaceful protest."
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and they, I guess he opened. I'm not going to say where it is, so I don't get in trouble. But they open at 4:30 because the food and whatever the department that would shut them down, they close at 4:30. So he's open from like 4:30 till 11.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's really awesome. Well,
so
here's what sucks though,
last
dude.
Night, there's
like all these places that are secretly opening up, which doesn't do us any favors as in terms of like doing live shows or me doing live shows, because it's all a secret. So you can't like 6 people like surprise. There's comedy now. Like it's still it's interesting because, you know, for like I know that you were saying how like Leia and out of the East Coast, it's not, no one's taking it as seriously as everyone, but there's still holdouts. Like my little brother, because my brother's his daughter, one of his twin daughters has asthma, and she has like a lot of like issues with her respiratory system. So he's like, he's not fucking around, dude. Like he's not like he's not leaving the house. He's not allowed to leave the house. And my mom also has like her problems. So my brother was like saying how he would go out and like shop, and people would just look at him like he was a dick. And he's like, dude, I want to make a mask that says, I am not a leftist moron shitbag. I have a daughter who's sick, whose immune system is compromised. Please wear a fucking mask. Like, dude, like I don't like. So it's weird. It's like you get that, and then you get my brother who's so earnest. Like, I don't know. My wife told me not to leave the house, so I fucking don't. Like, he's like, he's like, dude, I don't want my daughter to get sick. Like, it's just funny how there's just two different. I don't know. There
so
seems
what
to be,
they have the what are the new rules?
Well, the
inside line or public space, we have to have masks on.
Yeah, it's all on that thing. I'm trying to find it. I separated my thing. Hold on. Yeah, it's all. Oh yeah, dude.
Rating for
yeah. So
transportation. Yeah,
rating or riding a public transit, dude. I believe that 100%. If you're on a closed space like that, you should have a mask on. And while outdoors in public spaces, and less than 6 feet from people. So meaning, like, if you went to a concert right now, you still have to be wearing masks on that rule. And no one's listening, dude. No one's listening. And in fact, our president,
no one cares,
dude. Well, did you hear what just happened? Like, so I forget what state, but one of the states so the mayor of Tulsa, Oklahoma, they just had he just sanctioned a curfew. Everyone has to wear masks. Everyone has to be home by 8:00. But Donald Trump rally is rolling into town, and so that motherfucker went on because like Trump was like talking shit on Twitter, and that dude went on and rescinded the so because of the president giving a rally, they're gonna have 100,000 per person. This guy doesn't give a fuck, dude.
He doesn't like maybe I mean, what if there was a scam the whole time? They got him to shut the economy down. They got him, and then I don't know, man, because it doesn't really seem like a lot of really immunocompromised people will need to take care, and then there's a lot of like people who are kind of already sick, and then they got even sicker. So like they weren't really taking care of themselves in the first. Like I just
that's exactly. There's a lot of people, dude. Because when I went to people were literally looking at me like, "Oh, are we still doing that shit?" Like, yeah, it was like I was. Yeah, it's weird to feel like the asshole.
People are just over it.
Well, plus that, I don't want to get. Well, yeah, also I don't want to get sick. So,
I've been. I put it on. I usually have it under my chin. People don't yell at me.
Yeah, well, yeah. You got to keep the mask on as you climb out of the window. The Casanova of the Corona. Oh, Casanova de Corona, dude. That's fucking sick.
Corona de Corona. What?
That's fucking sick.
No, but
that's fucking. I don't know. That's awesome, dude. And it's gonna be a T-shirt that you can get very soon. Dude, it's just you're like silhouette with like a and you have a mask on, but like a red rose through the mask.
Through the mask.
Yeah, through the mask, like this. So it's in your mouth, but you can't see it because you have a mask on because you're following rules, but you're also, taking care of
such a bad boy.
I know, and then on the other end of the spectrum, you get my brother who's like, "Can I go buy some Skittles?" All right, fuck. All right, we'll just watch some on YouTube. No problem. I think, so what else is up, man? What's how's everyone at the gym? How's so I guess we should just talk about the MMA stuff first, because that's like the bigger shit. Is like, dude, you were quoted in a couple.
I almost forgot. There's fights. There's like fights tomorrow, right?
Yeah, there's Fight Night, Blades versus
Volkanovski or something.
Yeah, and I think the undercard's pretty good. It's got some veterans on there, but dude, and you were actually in a lot of the articles, but it's even so harder now to like this shit now that like that Joe Silva stuff. Okay, dude. Okay, what? I wrote.
People are starting to. Their actions are starting to catch up a little bit. People are starting to share stories. Like, where they think this
that's
is
what
gonna, Yeah.
So I wrote in the notes that Joe Silva gets the latest no one gets out unscathed treatment that is given by the universe, which seems to be happening, dude. Like, if you were a major fuckwad in the last 20 years, it seems that people are going to talk now, and you're going to have to at least get like mildly embarrassed if you're hanging out, with your family, and all of a sudden you're trending on Twitter, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, this guy was a real dick.
This guy was a douche." Yeah, like that's him though. It was such a ridiculous. That was like one of the biggest things that let me know. I wasn't sure what the problem was, but I knew something was wrong. Something was up, because no other sport ever would the team owners or people in the organization treat athletes the way these people treated people. The things they would say, just ridiculous.
And especially, so I say this over and over again, but for me, the most glaring part of this is, dude, like, they're saying all this stuff and they never fought. So it's like you're just like a bunch of like nerds with money that can buy the bodies to look that way. But so it's weird that like I think Shab was the only one who mentioned in his thing was like I think he said like, you know, the guy's like, you better knock him out and not treat him like he's your friend. And he was like, all right, dude, well, you're like 5 foot, so shut the fuck up. Basically, like, I wonder, it seemed like there would have been a lot more of that, but it just never, it's just weird how all this stuff is kept under wraps for so long until it can't be anymore.
I mean, yeah, because guys, they don't want to, man, they don't want to lose their meal ticket. Like when you're living off of breadcrumbs, you know, you don't want to not get breadcrumbs anymore. You know, it's the kind of security over freedom type of thing, and it's, I mean, yeah, you know that there's more at play than just being good and winning fights, and it's a rough situation, and I think there's no real answer to it, and you can't blame these people for not speaking up earlier, because you know, if we enact the Ali Act and we have some kind of legal backbone that will give guys leverage and freedom, you know, they don't have to walk on eggshells around these guys. Like, you know, you can choose to leave when somebody's trying to disrespect you and doesn't appreciate you, you know, taking contracts from them.
Yeah, it's so weird that he's just like a little, like he kind of Forrest Gumped his way into that job, and like
he was just some kind of shit poster on underground, was on a forum, Sherdog forum, and he somehow weaseled his way into that matchmaking position, one of the most powerful positions, because you kind of get to see where you get to stack guys up and end guys' careers, maybe get somebody beat up or punished. I mean,
well, that's the thing that it seemed like in that, like, I mean, the fact that you're like someone would like say to your face, like I think that Green Maynard's was the one that made me kind of sick, dude. Like, oh, I'm glad you lost. So, and then they gave him like he told him to his face, I'm glad you lost, and now I could pay you this much money. It's just like, dude, these are fucking human beings. What are you little nerd monsters? Like, what is wrong with, like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like, dude, it's all like, it's just like, dude, you're fucking with people's lives. It's so crazy when you actually see someone say it to another person, dude.
And it's such,
and you've never fought yourself, so what do you don't know anything about it, dude. Like,
and it's not, the amount of money is like nothing for them too. You know, they're like pissed off and arguing about like, you know, $3,000. You know, they want to pay you in $2,000 increments instead of $3,000 increments, and they're pissed off. It's like the most ridiculous. It's like when I went to Vietnam once, and I was like, I'm haggling like for stuff, and it's like, oh, I saved 3 cents, but like, what am I? Yeah.
Girl, it's still gum, and who gives a shit?
Like, yeah.
So like, I mean, so does like I mean, I think like a part of me gets kind of happy that like maybe that gets exposed, but then I kind of want to go away, because you don't want this dude to be shit on for the rest of, you know, if he's fucking, you know, trying to buy cereal across the street and someone like, you fucked over Fitch, and like throw up, you know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Karma's real, man. Karma's real.
It is. I mean, that's why all this, like, I just watched this this little interview about like Harvey Weinstein, and they were saying how like there's so many names that will never even get tossed into that thing, that like it was very interesing. Just a lot of like, and
a lot of people knew, man. A lot of people knew. They had to.
Yeah, well, I mean, at a certain point, it's like, I think someone said like, even the people, like, if you're an assistant making an appointment and you know what's about to happen, I mean, how culpable I mean, there's only certain, like, on paper you can shake it off, but in your heart, you know. And so, I mean, like, are all those people, you know, if people just like all look the other way, like most of them did, except for like, I think Jason Priestley punched out Harvey Weinstein at a party, like when he was way young, because something happened like that, and he fucking punched him at a party. That's so great, dude. That guy, that guy from Now 210 was the only guy.
That's funny. Harvey tried to touch his wiener. He popped him right in the nose. Bam! No way, dude.
We don't play that shit in Canada.
Nope.
Hoser and fucking.
Got him.
Yeah, he's one of those Canadians, dude. Have you noticed that Canadians are fucking cool, but they're weirdos? Have you noticed like they are different from Americans? How do you know?
Yeah.
I had to say it, dude.
Canada's
It's
different.
weird. It's so
Canada's
weird.
different.
You can't put a fucking thing on it, like what it is, but like they're all just a little like, and they all love Canada a lot more than any other country that people are from. Love their country.
A lot of beer, a lot of cold nights in the in the winter.
They also have that just giant part where there's just nothing but fucking moose and sticks and snow for like. Isn't that where Brock Lesnar lives? Right? Isn't that or like that's by Saskatchewan? Wasn't that?
Did he go up there?
Oh yeah, because he was like fuck America. Oh, like after he got his surgery, I think like the American like healthcare system, I guess, and I guess they were like we're taking forever to see him, and he's like, dude, fuck this. I guess they just drove up to Canada. They were only a few hours away, and they took care of him, and they saved his life basically. So he's like, I'm gonna live in Canada now with my fucking dogs and my family.
Nice. I mean, things seem to be falling apart here.
I know, right?
I made the right choice.
Oh,
so there are fights. Yeah, fights tomorrow.
Yeah. So the main card is Curtis Blades versus Alexander Volkov. Shane Burgos versus Josh Emmett.
Raquel Pennington
versus Marion Renaud. Oh, did I actually get that right? Oh shit. And Lyman Good versus Belhel Muhammad. And Jim Miller, fucking god damn it. See, he's the guy that pisses me off that he's fighting on this because you know he's not making more than $100,000, dude. And the guy's been fighting for fucking
forever.
Like Warhorse, dude. He's like the fucking king of the like headlining the prelims, dude. Like, you know what I mean? God damn it.
He's still he's Roosevelt Roberts.
He sounds like a new guy.
They trying to use Jim Miller as a stepping stone here?
Yeah. Oh, that one guy too who told that story. That one dude, Gerald Harris, who was also a stand-up comic a long time ago. He was a comic too. He his story was really fucking mean, dude. Like you're not ever gonna make it. And then he gave him the four of the hardest dudes who I forget who they were, but killers, and then he beat 3 out of the 4, and then when he lost the 4th one, they fired him. I mean, I wonder, like, does any of that stuff get taken into consideration in these kind of like
no fan will ever give you consideration on that. Like they don't even understand the amount of the fight that happens outside of the actual cage, like how the promotion treats you, like where they put you, like everything is deliberate. I don't think it's ever an accident. You know, like they want people, they want to find who the company men are, and they want to make you feel like you're going to get more or something as a company man, but they'll definitely punish you if you're not a good company guy.
No, I think that you do get. I think if you're a company guy, like you'll get title shots out of the blue for no reason, and then
you'll
one
get,
out of those
you'll
5
get the extra opportunities for extra sponsor type things where you're really, they're leeching the money, the big money first, and then they're hoeing you out to whatever beer company or whatever event you're gonna go and be pimped out at for. It's nice. It's nice. A lot more guys are talking about this though, because it's
that's actually what I asked you next. It's like, yeah, that's awesome. That like a bunch of guys now are like, hey, I'm going to stand, because John Jones and Jorge Masvidal were the first 2 big headliners right now who said our pay structure is not fucking fair, and like so now it's like, so then like Gray Maynard said, hey, I'm going to step forward and stand next to these guys because it's only fair to. And I hope like more and more people do, because it's not fair, dude. It's not fair. It's not like, dude, you're literally risking your fucking life, and it's not like an exaggeration under any circumstance.
No, I think what fighter opinions kind of started shifting a little bit when they sold Zuffa sold to WME, and
And no one got any money. And no one got extra money.
Any money. Nobody got any extra thing. They took the sponsors. Everybody's kind of like, what the hell? Like, because that was a speech. That was a speech all the time. It was like, hey guys, we all are doing this together. You'll never have to worry. We'll always take care of you. Just lay it on the line. Like this, trying to give you a pep talk before the fight.
And now there's an actual bag with $4.4 billion.
Like, yeah, thanks for all the help, guys. This was a team effort. Remember that when we signed our likenesses over for no money, and it was for the team. Well, come on, nope. Tim Sylvia, have you seen Tim Sylvia's ordeal?
I believe, yeah, dude.
Tim Sylvia broke his arm when he fought Mir. Remember when Mir snapped Tim Sylvia's arm? Well, they had to screw it and put a plate in. 10 years later,
it's so gross, dude.
Yeah, the screws are working their way out of the skin now, and it's like $10,000 to fix it. Yeah, and UFC's not going to help him.
Yeah, well, they kind of shit on that dude and left him on bad terms. Like, I think they thought that they wanted him to go out and be Rock'em Sock'em Robots, and he is a smart dude, and he learned how to box because he's 6'8". So why the fuck are you gonna why are we gonna stay and train with some dude? Like, what are you like? Mm-hmm. And I think they shit on him because he started doing a strategy where he would he would use his reach and win on points, which maybe isn't the best thing to watch, but it's also his life, and he's a fighter, and he won that. I don't know. I just thought it's like
he wins. It's a fight.
Yeah, but it was just so weird. Like how could you not listen to who's the art? I mean, I thought it's funny that he goes, no, dude. Oh yeah, because so the story is his trainer, Joe Silva said your job is not to. And by the way, that was a boring ass fight, dude, between Tim Sylvia and Monson. Not a lot of action, but he kind of shit on him and was like, hey, your job is to entertain Tim Sylvia, and Tim Sylvia's trainer said, fuck, no, it's not. Like, your job is to win, dude. Like, you're the champ. Like, and I guess he got a lot of ill feelings because of that. But I mean, I think only someone who's never fought or never been in any kind of would have the balls to say shit like that, dude.
Yep. He's a wretched little man. I've got nothing nice to say about him.
Yeah. I know that I've been using your phrase a lot, not allowing any extra real estate in my brains. So we just allowed a little extra real estate, but just for the purpose of entertainment.
Yeah.
And for one last, because of course, guess what? I met him once, and he could not have been a nicer guy to me, dude. I remember because you were like, you made some comment one time about, that guy's a fucking, and I was just like, I don't know, he was nice to me. I was wearing a Patrick Swayze shirt, and he's like, is that Patrick Swayze? And I said, no, Swayze. And then we fucking, and then he told me about his, I know, yeah. I didn't realize he just fucking had someone fired 5 minutes earlier. And I'm like, he's the nicest guy ever. And there's some guy, $10,000 to fucking win.
No, he would do that type of shit to you as a fighter. He would, oh, that's cool. Too bad your fighting sucks.
Yeah, see, that's the fucking,
in one breath, and you're
so
like, oh,
crazy.
Fuck. Yeah, so that's. At first you'll hear that nice part, but then he'll say, then you'll be like, what the fuck, in the same breath and tone. You're like, oh,
no one wants to see you win. That's kind of shit a mean.
Yeah, you're a special kind of asshole.
It's like shit like a fucking girl with a drinking problem that says after 5 drinks, but she can't ever say how she feels, and then all of a sudden she's like, you're a real piece of shit. You're never gonna be champ, bitch. You're like, dude, what the fuck?
You'll never be champ if I have anything to do about it. What the fuck,
dude? Dude, this is not a movie. Jesus.
Oh,
man. Dude, I feel like I wish now that we would have known that, and then every time we would have walked out to we could have someone pipe in the Die Hard theme for the terrorists or some kind of dun 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 dun. One of those when he walks out, he could do his little fucking Hitler wave.
He probably like that. He should do he should be some fairy princess music.
So I always thought that the reason why it's a raining man.
There you go.
Or how about that song by Travis? Why does it always rain on me? That's a good one. Yeah, so man, what an interesting, what a weird world that we live in, where you could have been an asshole a long time ago, quit, retire, get a fat paycheck, and think you're hanging out with your kids. You're gonna take them to go to a movie, although we can't.
Yeah,
because we can't go outside.
and all your kids, yeah, they're on Twitter like, why is your dad trending?
And yeah, that's what just out of the blue making breakfast, and all of a sudden your wife comes in like, "Wow, you're a real fucking shitheel, huh?" like it's kind of like it's a weird, it's a strange world we live in where you can just out of the blue now you can pay for your, that's
I think
it's exciting.
We're forming like digital communities, kind of. So
yeah,
it's like if you live in a small town, and you only had like a couple hundred people that live there, like everybody knew everybody, and like the mom and pop store or whatever, everybody had a rep, and they carried this shit they did with them forever because you always knew everybody. So now we have like these digital communities. So like people stay in those digital communities for long periods of time. It's kind of like a small town. So your rep stays with you a long time. And that's why some people like have breakdowns when they start to get canceled out of one of their communities. So
you mean like
if you lived in a small town of only like
Facebook?
Like Facebook or
oh, dude, that's so funny.
It could be a chat, some kind of chat or whatever, some kind of Reddit thing or whatever. I don't know what the kids.
Dude, I got a story.
Snap.
I got a story about Facebook fucking locking out people. So my dad messaged me the other day. Facebook locked him out because my dad tried to change his age. I don't know why. I don't know what creepy shit he was up to. I don't know what he was doing, dude. All I know is he sent me a desperate like fucking message on Google because he never emails me. And I'm like, what? And he's like, I got locked on my Facebook. I don't know what to do. They said they're like, I guess they're short staffed and now like they don't have a certain amount of days. And my dad's like freaking out, like, and then my dad like the next day he sends me the wrong info. I try to help him, doesn't work. The next day, my dad's like, my brother thought I was dead because I wasn't on Facebook. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, that's like old. I guess that's true. Like old people, they don't. And so now I'm like, oh, and my dad just keeps sending me the wrong information fucking over and over again, dude. And I can't help him. And finally I get all the info. And my dad just has no idea what's going on. He doesn't talk to people outside of Facebook. And he's bugged me every day, like three times a day to help him. And so now Facebook has the information and my dad is still locked out and has no friends right now.
Oh man,
dude,
yeah. So
I still perfect. I still want to know why he changed his age. Because I know why someone told me he wants to change my age, and that was for a profile on one of the whoremonger, one of them, Bumble or one of those. Someone's when I went like on a vacation a long time ago, someone was like, "Oh, if you change your age on Facebook, it'll make you this age on there." And I was like, "Oh, but I never." So that's the only thing I know. I changed your age, so I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But yeah,
it's apparently if you're off Facebook, for the premium, just pay for the premium and it hides your age.
Dude, I mean, yeah, no, it was probably something really dumb. I'm sure something really dumb. I wish it was something awesome, but it was probably something really silly, and I'd rather not actually.
Kind of date 20-year-olds to watch my podcast.
Dude, it was just so weird because he was like, I was like, oh man, I'm really trying to help him, but I mean, like, you can only do so much. And basically, like, he had to send a photo of him with his ID, and that's like, my dad had no idea how to do that, and I don't know, just making old people jump through hoops.
Yeah, it's
I mean, because my dad really loves like. Well,
I don't even know most of my passwords. Like everything's on my computer. If my computer broke, I'm done.
Yeah, same here. Because the only thing that I keep that with all my passwords on it is also on my computer. So now they just realize it. Yeah. Oh fuck.
Danger.
It is terrible how those like password things come up right when you're always trying to like in the middle. You're like, dude, that's what I don't need now is a fucking speed bump from Facebook, dude. Like it's just so like those always happen the worst times too. They always the worst times. You're like, I need 3 different IDs, please.
Yeah, it's And then, yeah, if you get locked out of your Facebook, then all the other things that you log in through your Facebook with, because that's like a big thing. You're just like, oh, log in with Facebook. Okay. Boop. And then,
Just because it's so easy. But I also wonder too, like, what did I just do?
yeah, exactly. Like, oh, that was so easy. And like every time you sacrifice like comfort and ease for something, like it's usually a horrible residual effect.
Especially like that, like, wait, I'm supposed to be signed into your whole system, but because Facebook has me on their list, you're cool with it?
Yeah.
Like, this sounds a little shady now that I think about it. Now I say it all loud.
Thanks, Facebook.
Yeah, like, thanks, Facebook.
Oh man. So have you been taking advantage of Robinhood at all?
Oh, if you're talking about the films, I have seen. Oh no,
No.
oh, you mean the Robinhood trading, the trading website? Oh yeah. Oh, that's a fucking tragic, dude. I bet you that's happening a lot, dude. People are like sad, man. It's yeah, dude. No, I have not traded on Robinhood. All that stuff sounds really douchey to me, and it all sounds like I don't understand that stuff enough to just start punching a bunch of fucking buttons, dude.
So so some guy, yeah, you're talking about this article, right? Some guy
yeah. So basically Robinhood is like an E-Trade company. That's one of like the newer ones.
Yeah, I've been using it for a little while.
So you do use it.
I put $500 in it, and I was trying to figure out, like, I don't know, just to kind of play around, see how it worked. And I haven't lost my money yet. I'm up, I think, $150 right now.
Okay.
But I was almost up to $700, and then the markets tanked, and yeah, some of my strategies did not work. But that's how you learn. That's how you learn. But I don't know how this guy did this.
And also, John, no one knew that they should invest in fucking Facebook and like fucking webcams in February. If we all would have known to invest in webcams.
Well, I have a company that I invest in that it does like streaming service, like it helps with streaming services and that type of stuff. So I figured that would be a good stock for the future. So it's doing okay, but it's hasn't broken upwards yet. But this guy, I didn't really understand, because I don't know all the crazy options there are for the trading. I just buy a stock, and if it goes up to a certain point, they'll sell it, and if it drops to a certain point, then I'll sell it too. So yeah, I don't understand what this guy was doing.
I mean, like, apparently it kind of makes what some of the criticism is about this website and other ones is it kind of makes it more like game friendly. Like, it's almost like you're not even like, because dude, you're investing your money. It's like a business. It's like a business thing, and it should be taken serious, not when you're wearing fucking PJ bottoms and when fucking smoking Ubers and like
so it's like I do all my trading in my morning poop.
And if I can't fit it, and after I shit, the fucking market closes, baby. As soon as I flush, market's closed for the day.
Well, no, I'll check back later in the day if I needed to sell, and if I need to sell anything.
A lot of fiber.
Yeah. Well, I eat a lot of meals, so I don't have a problem pooping all day.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about your diet, dude, which we'll give a little plug right now, is your diet. Oh man, smooth move. That's all I'm gonna do right here. Smooth move. We don't need to get crazy, talk bad, but
yeah. So like
So basically, like, I think a lot of people now are saying like there's a lot of people, like 3 million people have joined these kind of websites to trade and day trade, and there's all kinds of different like buttons you could press to, it sounds like a really advanced gambling website, dude. And I started reading. So this kid, he's like 20. He put a bunch of money in. He doesn't have a job like a lot of people right now, and he just started fucking around. And he woke up one day, and there was a thing like it had him negative $700,000, dude.
Yeah.
So when you're 20 years old and you're a college kid and all the money he had was there, he didn't. I guess he didn't like he didn't understand. And then someone wrote in there,
Yeah.
"It's so shitty, dude."
It wasn't
Someone
even like
wrote,
a
like,
negative thing, right?
Yes, yeah, it wasn't. That wasn't exactly like it said he was under, but he wasn't like negative $700,000. It was like how it looked at that moment. Like, dude, like I said, I try to read this shit 3 times to understand like why he like what he did to get, and I didn't understand it, dude. So I could understand why he would. It didn't. I mean, it just sounded like you were betting on top of bets on top of bets on top of bets. Like, which I didn't. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, but then yeah. So the big line was like, and one of the guys wrote like, I think this was an interface issue.
Yeah, totally. Because you don't. That's not how. I don't think that's how trading works. I don't think you have to owe anything. I think it's not a gamble. It's not a bet. Like you have to pay more if you lose. It's like you put this money down to see if these things happen, and if those things happen, you get money back. If they don't happen, you lose the money you put out. So yeah, that's a basic premise of misunderstanding that guy.
So I guess the exact thing of what he did was it was a bull put spread, and I put the paragraph there if you want to try to fucking rummage through it. But
yeah, I did read through it.
I don't understand it, dude. Like I don't. Like,
yeah,
see, but then it's like, but like not everybody though is gonna be like, oh, I don't get it. I shouldn't fuck with my, I just hopefully they'll put like some like regulations on this stuff so it doesn't happen to more people, because I mean I think a lot of people now are desperate and it doesn't look like
Well, it's just
it's made me sad, dude. It's a waste, dude. It's a waste. He was 20 years old.
Yeah, like there was mostly just they're blowing this. First off, they're blowing the whole story out of proportion. This is an interface. This is an interface issue, and the kid reacted.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he actually had like $16,000, I think. Like it wasn't like, but I guess if I mean, I don't know what state he's in, but I know like if I came home and all of a sudden, I mean, I wouldn't react like that first, but I'd definitely be like the fuck,
At least, guys, at least be a little stoic. Don't be emotional when something big happens like that. Take a step back, like
I know.
Let's just
right?
let's just see how this plays out or something,
Yeah, it's just
like
kind of
a big freak out is usually not going to get you ahead.
And yeah, that's about as big as freak out is.
Yeah,
one could have, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just it's tragic, dude. So he didn't understand, and he thought he was fucked $800,000. So he wrote a note to his family, was like, dude, I don't know how I'm ever gonna pay this back. Fucking, and it sucks, dude. I know. It's also weird too because it just had, and it's such a tragic because it would just take one conversation with somebody to go, oh no, dude.
Hey, dumbass. No. You're fine. You're fine.
Here, yeah, it's just like
or you could claim bankruptcy, couldn't you? Also, maybe. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of scammers.
There's a lot of ways you could get around doing that. I'm pretty sure.
It just sucks that the first thing was to panic and
the government's like trillions of dollars in debt. Come on, ain't paying that back.
You're all. We're still buying.
There's got to be a way around that shit.
Yeah,
Oh man.
That was like oh yeah, dude. So speaking of when it goes around comes around, that one kid Danny Masterson from the '70s show, man. Which a lot of people like, his name was. I always think it's weird. Like if I know that you're accused of something. Then it's not good, dude, because how the fuck, like, if it got to me, dude, then, and like 5 times over. So this kid was on the '70s show. He's friends with Ashton Kutcher. I think they owned a restaurant together. He's a real big, like, Hollywood.
They have some ranch show. I think he,
on Netflix that he got fired from after and then, so he was in the news, like his name started getting mentioning really fast, dude, after Harvey Weinstein. Like he was the second name, I think, that was as loud as Harvey's was. and like, but kind of not as it's all like sinister, but his seemed to be a lot more sinister and violent, is what the stuff was going around. So and apparently, like, there's even
there were 3 women with the violent rapes or something like that.
I think so. Yeah, that was what the accusations were early. I don't know about these 3, but the ones when his name first got out, like the first group of girls, they were all not. It wasn't. Yeah, it was bad. So like I guess this guy, so has really high ends with the Scientology church. And a lot of people are saying like this is gonna blow the lid off a bunch of shit.
Oh, so this was 44 charged Wednesday and forcibly raping 3 women in separate incidences between 2001 and 2003. So is this some kind of like taking advantage of his Scientology position or something?
Probably both that and probably being an actor on TV, because I think he was on the 70s show at that time. So he was probably doing both. He's probably getting like double the puss, dude. If you get chicks for, I'll get you in. I'll get you on as an extra, and I'll get you to church.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's if they were trying to join the church, why would it blow the roof off of Scientology if they weren't, the girls themselves weren't somehow?
So the article interviews his ex, who's that girl Leah Remini, who was one of the big mouthpieces that came out about Scientology. So she was saying, I think her stance was that they have a lot of money to like cover this shit up, and that's how it was covered up for a long time. So I think that's what she was saying is the reason why all this shit was hit for so long was because he was being bankrolled by their money, is I think was what I gathered from it. So I like someone's got to, like Dana White and them, they all have fucking lawyers, which is why they can act the way they do.
Yeah.
So this guy, I guess the same yeah. I mean, I guess he was a really high up Scientology dude. I guess he was using it all for. That's crazy. Yeah. So it's just crazy. Like, dude, it's like, I don't know. I guess it's kind of good, right? If it's like we've been crazy time, dude.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
Rich. Yeah. I mean, I guess it is. You think you have so much power, you have so much whatever that you can do whatever you want to.
Oh yeah. So it's also
away with
clear
whatever.
that
just like
let's see, here's
right.
But so I love this line, dude. So this guy was arrested for like 3 counts of like forcibly raping, and then he was arrested and then let out on a bond. Okay. So he's just out buying snacks, huh? Just fucking out running around, hanging out.
Rape somebody, now he's out having snacks.
It's like, dude, you guys, it took that long to get him, and you guys just let him go fucking give you money to leave? That's like the whole reason why this happened in the first place. Oh man, this is why I can't read the news, John. Dude, this is why I can't. This is why I get so like, how can anything get fixed?
Masters, he asked the judge to throw out the lawsuit.
He's like, yeah, I believe his exact quote was, "Come on, bro." I believe that was. I'm kidding. That was not. That'd be sick. Sometimes chicks want to get nailed, man. You see the look in their eyes. Yeah.
So there's victims.
And that's that's fucking weird for everyone who was his former business partner too, right? And like friends, it's like
this girl.
No, I don't know if that's one of the ones.
Christy Bixler dated her for several years. She claims he would forcibly have sex with her and became violent when she refused. She says her dog mysteriously died after she reported him.
Oh my God.
It is not known who the alleged victims in the arrest are, or if they are connected to the earlier lawsuit in any way. Oh, wow.
Oh, dude, that may actually get him. Dude, in this thing, if you kill a dog,
I
don't know. That's even like.
So, Babette, who dated the actor for 2 years, claims he drugged and sexually assaulted her. She claims she was followed, watched, and had her trash stolen after going to the police with her allegations against Masterson 2017. It is not known who the alleged victims today arrests are or if they're connected to the lawsuit. Oh man.
Dude, you know how fucking
So yeah,
crazy
he's got a long rap sheet of like chicks like, nope, kind of a dick.
Oh yeah, it's been happening for a long time. And dude, you know what special kind of crazy you have to be to like fucking date, rape, drug your own girlfriend who will already probably like
Let you do it if you asked.
Yes, if you just didn't like rape her the other times, you're probably dude. Well,
he's
I
being
mean,
sued by 4 women.
and it's so weird. So now I wonder, like, because that guy was only, he didn't act in a lot of stuff. Like, he was literally only in a couple of things, and it makes you wonder, like, was it like a not known secret that, like, oh, that motherfucker's not come on this set or one of the. Because now that you look at it, he honestly has not been in a lot of like he hasn't popped up and stuff. Like for someone who's as famous as he is, it's strange.
Well, so there's some Jane Does in the thing. Jane Doe 1 claims that the incident happened in 2004. The Church of Scientology mobilized against her to ensure no charges were filed. Jane Doe number 2 claims she also felt disoriented after having a drink given to her by Masterson. Jane Doe 2 was a former member of the church since childhood. Claims Masterson sexually assaulted her in the shower and in his bedroom. So yeah, he's kind of creepy dude.
Yeah, so yeah, that must be weird though. Like, so I guess what do you do with his business partners? I guess just fucking like, is he off?
How does his business partners not know? Like,
well, dude, his business partners are like Ashton Kutcher and a bunch of other. So it's like I wonder how that plays out now. How do you get something like that? Do you just like wash him off all the shit, or like is there like a legal way you can do that, or?
Well, I mean, you'd have to wait and see what happened with the court case, I guess, or what the evidence looks like. I don't know. Like, because like you still have due process, you still have, you got to make the case, you got to have, a decision, I guess. I don't know. Because I'm not there. It sounds awful.
Yeah.
But I've also known some crazy chicks.
Yes.
But
well, that's that's what I'm like. I'm like, if there's like 5 against the same dude, okay. If 4 lied, that's still one more than there needs. Like, but anytime there's like a few, it's like I remember, that one time on the show live, that one guy that my friend Jimmy was like, dude, do you think he like Bill Cosby raped all 70? I'm like, does it, dude? What? Okay, he only did 5 out of the 70. Sorry, dude. It's like I don't know. It's kind of a funny like. Is I don't know. I thought 1 was too many, but whatever. Like crazy. Dude, I wish I would have like had like formatted a more fun show, or at least ended with the Joe Silva fucking shit talk. Yeah, I just realized it's all like because I have it's because the news is so. Yeah, did any puppies have puppies?
I might be getting a puppy. I'm getting a puppy.
You are getting a puppy.
I got about 7 more weeks to wait. Put my down payment on.
So, and is this a thing for you and the boys? Like, it's gonna be the.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be good for them to get some experience with the dog. They're old enough to have a dog around, and I want a dog, and the opportunity came up to have a cool dog. So. And
what kind of dog is it? Is it under wraps or kind of dog?
It's a Presa Carnerio.
I'm gonna look that. Can you want me?
So Canary Mastiff. I think they'll also call it.
Oh yeah. Cara de. Oh shit, dude, you got a fucking. Oh, dude, that dog's got trapezoids, dude. What the fuck, dude? All the photos I see, dude, like this dog at the gym would ask me to hand me the 45s, bitch. That dog
Yeah,
is dude,
they're awesome, but like I'm not gonna get the ones. I'm not gonna get the ears cropped. Here, I'll share.
oh, these are big dogs, dude.
Yeah, I can get up to
It's
130 pounds.
This
But,
dog looks like fucking
yeah.
Brock Lesnar, dude.
It's cool. Like they look more intimidating with the crop ears, but I'm gonna leave them floppy. Like this guy's got floppy ears.
I thought this dog with the fucking deltoids and the perfect Ronnie Coleman back. I thought,
But yeah,
wow,
I found, yeah, they use them for hunting pigs.
dude, they're beautiful dogs. But yeah,
They
man,
get a black one. They're big boys. It's gonna be cool. Yeah, these I don't know if mine will be this joke. But this guy
was-
is probably this in black. Probably it's still a good looking dog.
wait, let me see. Oh, that one in black. Oh,
Put that in
oh,
black,
jeez.
yeah.
Yeah.
Perro de Presa Canario.
Dude, I want to buy these two like bouncers right here, dude. I'm gonna put like bow ties on them and just have them sit in the front yard. Just fucking.
But
You
yeah,
ain't on the list.
I gotta wait for them to be old enough to be shipped. So they gotta be with their mom for about 8 weeks after birth. I don't know if their eyes are open yet.
Where are they being shipped from?
Canada.
Oh, they're gonna be weirdo dogs, but cool. But like a little weird. Like you just don't know why they're weird.
Brew.
You roll that dog just bark.
That's
Hey,
we need to do that watch along.
Strange Brew.
Strange Brew.
Yeah, dude, definitely that. And Jean-Claude Van Damme is officially grounded from our show for 6 months. Dude, Lionheart, I wanted to go back and kick my 15-year-old ass so hard, dude. I thought that was the great. Dude, that movie is so long in between fight scenes, and it's just like,
yeah,
no one in that movie except the black dude. That guy was a good actor, dude, but he was like the only one, and he couldn't be in all the fucking time. Out of just so long, and it thought it was like a real movie, and I was like,
it had a message.
God.
It was trying to teach you. It shaped it. It shaped us. It shaped us into being the men we are today. Chris.
Anytime anyone says it had a message, that means that we did not get the message.
That was one of our building blocks. That was one of our building blocks.
No, dude, I walked to the movie theater on the day that we were going to go to war, and I was like, well, fuck, is there going to be a draft? Well, fuck, we don't know. And then we went and saw that movie.
Watch a movie. That's funny.
And then it came out like, yeah, like, do you have to wear a unitard if you fight in a pool, or is that like a law?
Mandatory.
Anyway, so that no more fucking Van Damme. I do have Under Siege on tap and a couple other ones that what was the one I wanted you to? There was one have you seen anything? Why don't we wrap up on that, dude? Because you're gonna go back to the gym later today, right?
The gym is coming to me. No, I do. Tonight is cardio. I do the bike, so I have my own cardio set up. I got one of the young timers comes through, and we drill some days, and then some days we do the bike. So he's gonna come by, and we'll get our workout in.
Yeah, it was funny because I was like, I didn't know how far along that you were in the training, and then you're like, oh, I train at noon at 6, and I'm like, it's fucking getting to go. I was like 2 days. I got all like,
yep, 2 days. Got to get it going. I'm gonna lay off the lifting a little bit to see if I deflate. I don't know if I will though.
Yeah, dude. So Fitch is gonna be fighting King Mo in the next. Nice, dude. So have you seen anything lately? Anything that you recommend under the quarantine?
I've still been binge watching Gotham. Did you watch Gotham at all?
I'm not into
the first 2 seasons was not great. I kind of struggled to get through them, but then the 3rd season started getting good. Like they leaned into the ridiculousness of the show and the characters, and it's kind of get better. Yeah,
like some people swear by it. Like I watched the first 2 episodes and I thought it was cool, but I can't. I won't allow myself to get into any show that's like 24 episodes in a season, because to me that means that you're like spinning wheels and you're not telling a story like Ozark.
But
they
are though. They're telling. They are, but there's a lot of characters, so there's a lot of stories going on at once.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just because then I can't get into 6 episodes. Do like Lost. Thank God Lost started going half seasons halfway through, because I could have never.
I think it's just some of the characters were kind of underdeveloped in the first 2 seasons, and like I didn't like the whole Mooney, the chick. I don't know. It's Will Smith's wife. I didn't like her. I didn't like her character. It wasn't. I don't know. It's just
kind of cheesy.
Yeah, and annoying, and it's just bad.
I think I saw her in it. I didn't care for her. I think I watched when she was in a bit. I didn't care for it too much.
Yeah, but the one that it just wasn't a good. And then Bruce Wayne was such a pussy as a little kid.
Yeah, that was.
He gets tougher though, but he's just such. He looks like a. He looks just looks autistic and scared all the time.
Yeah, I always wonder about when they make shows like, oh, well, let's see the badass when they were little. It's like, what, you just want to watch them eat cereal and not be fucking awesome yet? Like, it's like, you want to see him do some fuck. But I heard in the new season, though, he's doing Batman shit, is what I heard. Or almost.
Yeah, he started going out. He started going out at night.
Oh, the old Batman Casanova. The old sneaking out.
But he doesn't have the bat stuff yet. But yeah, it's decent. I don't know what else. I watched about 3 minutes of a new show on Netflix called The Floor is Lava. Terrible.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Yeah, what was that? Was it I thought
it's I don't know. We are like the first. I don't know if it's better, but the First Family is just like they're the least athletic people I've ever seen in my entire life. I have no idea why they thought it'd be a good idea to like do physical challenges with like people who probably couldn't do a push-up. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Well, it is strange because they have to go through screening stuff. So, like, unless you're trying to embarrass them, why would you have?
Exactly.
You know,
I think that's what they're trying to do, and I don't think the obstacle course is really that hard. And yeah, I think they just got people who had no physical chance, or maybe they were like trying to be like body positivity, like, oh, I'm sure you guys will do great. Like,
oh god,
like they didn't want to tell anybody no, like. Well, we don't think you have enough muscle to do this. You might hurt yourself. Like I feel like that might have happened. Well, I know we can do it if we try. Go try.
If you're gonna do that, then just go all in and have like a crossover with like My 600-Pound Life, and just have those guys do like a special episode where they just fucking roll down. I'm just gonna burn then eat donuts. Like
it just. Yeah, it was weird.
So it's a show that it like tries to be like a Wipeout type show, right? Like
basically, yeah. Because if you can get across the thing, you win $10,000.
What, for the whole team?
Yep, for 3 people team.
Dude, that's not enough money to make a fucking fool of myself on that. No, dude, 33.33 to fucking hit my head first
before
on some
taxes.
Oh,
before
dude,
taxes, yeah.
Fucking roll around, look like an asshole. Oh, dude. Oh, and before taxes.
Yep.
That's not even close to enough money, dude.
You get like $2,000.
My friend, and you know him too, stand-up comedian Jason Downs. Him and his wife were on Let's Make a Deal, and Jason. I have never been so upset with someone in my life the way they acted on national television. He was all in, dude. He was wearing the costume. He was doing. It was so embarrassing, dude. But he won a fucking car, dude. So like so it was like, oh, okay, well if you did that,
pay taxes on a car.
So I think they just bought a car, and I think now they basically were like, oh, do you want the car or do you want the money? And they're like, we want the money, and then they took the taxes out and they gave him a check for that.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but like, so he did that, and I was super embarrassed. But he won. I was just like, dude, like, did you have to do this thing? Like he did this when they're gonna find out if they won. And I'm like, oh man, come on, dude, come on. But yeah, so but at least he won a fucking car. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, that was.
I wonder, like they instruct them to like overplay like everything. Like
yeah, I think so.
Like you have to sign agreements. Like you won't say anything bad. Like you'll be excited.
Then,
I wonder if the more you play along, they kind of would rig the game for you.
Oh, if you were just like all in with it, like, oh, I've been watching this show. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I wonder. That's interesting. I wonder if they liked you.
Oh, what do you know? The ball went in the hole. Yay!
Oh, that's really. I wonder. That's interesting. If like the Price is Right people, if you're like not nice,
because it's advertising anyways. It's not like, oh my god, we think we got to keep this money. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like the sponsors, the people who wanted their show, one of their items, advertised there, donated the stuff to be used. Like they don't care,
dude.
Like for them, it's more important for them to entertain people than it is to not you win prizes.
Do you remember the old school like fucking Wheel of Fortune? And now we're talking about this now about sponsors and stuff. It's like, dude, they were the biggest whores. Because remember, dude, they used to give away. I remember being a kid and they would have like a prize like $500 worth of shirts, and I'm all, what the fuck? Like they would have all that kind of stuff, dude. So they're now that you said that, it's like, dude, like Wheel of Fortune really sold out to everybody. They like did not say no to any sponsors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's so funny because they would be like, I'm all like, I remember one sponsor was the little tiger, the Lacoste thing. I remember like fucking specifically being like, I want that tiger shirt.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And you always had your Whirlpool washer and dryers, dishwashers, refrigerators. That's where it was at, man.
If you watch the old episodes now, they're like, oh, a brand new Dell home computer, and it's like it has like the little logo triangle, big and they're like $7,000, $6,000.
Oh
like,
man,
dude, you're a little high, buddy. You're a little high on that guess there. Well, all right, man.
Foot powder. Just rolling through all the games they used to watch. The Yodeler. They had people had to guess.
Oh, I used to love that one, dude. I used to love that one. Yodeler. What was the? Fucking Plinko.
Yep, Plinko.
And the one where you like punch the box and then you take the money out, and it's like you have like if you get like 500, you can put it back and get like a different punch, and then that one's good. And I'm trying to think of I like any of the ones where you like have like 5 items, and I always win those, dude. I've always been like a shopper. It's so weird, dude. I always remember all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, like cheaper than this one.
What if they have 2 things behind the curtain, and the more you're into it, the more you play the part, the better the prize is.
Oh, so you mean like fucking?
Oh, this guy's awesome. Give him the car. Give him the car.
Dude, so I'm shitting on Jason Downs and his wife for getting excited, and they're like, you know what? We're gonna give them a bag of shirts, but now we're gonna give them that new Prius.
Yeah, you never know. Always be your best self,
dude. I swear to God, if you saw your friends act like that, you'd be like, but if they didn't get a car out of the deal, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Totally worth
it. And then I was even happier for him because I was gonna visit him in LA. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to ride you guys' new car. And they're like, dude, we fucking sold that. That money's spent, dog. And I'm like, God bless.
Nice.
So
nice.
Let's wrap up, dude. And are you thinking fight night tomorrow night, or do you got
I'm doing like a Father's Day barbecue thing tomorrow, so I'm actually gonna be up in Tracy, I think.
Oh, nice! Stop bragging, dude.
But I might be.
Dude, I almost said I've been up in a couple of Tracy's, dude. Okay, I gotta get with people, dude. I still haven't told the joke yet in front of the audience.
Up in Tracy.
I've been up a couple of Tracy's.
Could be worse. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to not eat too much. There's gonna be a lot of tri-tip tomorrow, but I'm gonna try not to eat too much. And then I don't know what time I'm gonna be back. I might be back to stream the fights, but I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll keep the setup and we'll keep everybody. We'll let everyone know, dude.
Yeah.
All right, man. I am Chris Tinkle Comedy, and you can find me at christinklecomedy.com. Buy my shit, 3 albums and some shirts and stuff. And I have one show in August, and let's hope it happens.
Yep.
I'll be-
JohnFish.net. JohnFish.net. Sign up for the newsletter. I got the kids wrestling course, beginning wrestling, coming out. So if you're on the newsletter, you'll get that. And you don't have to be a kid to do it if you just want to learn some wrestling movements and sweat.
Also, if I did your thing, I could tell people that I could wrestle at a 10-year-old level.
It's just entry level movements to get you started on your wrestling journey, and then I put it together in a drill. 5 techniques, and then one drill where you use all the techniques together. You don't need a mat, you don't need a partner. You just need some open space. You could do it in your living room on the carpet or rug. You could do it on the beach in the sand. You could do it on the lawn.
All right, fucking Dr. Seuss.
Yep.
You can do it in a tub. You can do it with a rub.
Yep.
You can do it with a hug. And I'm going to drink a jug. Dude, we got to wrap. We doesn't get much better than that rhyme.
Getting better than that. All right. Check you guys later.